It's 12 noon on this Wednesday afternoon, September 30th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Noon News Award on this Wednesday afternoon, September 30th, 2020. It's 12 noon. Mountain temperature is 73 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel Noon News Award on this Wednesday afternoon is Democrats see fundraising boom following wild debate between President Trump and Biden. Last fire update. CAL FIRE extends evacuation order for area west of State Route 29 at 128 in Napa County. Second, House Democrats prepare to vote on new economic relief bill even as Pelosi and Manchin keep talking. Kentucky Attorney General seeks delay in release of grand jury recordings in Breonna Taylor case. Lindsey Graham on spreading potential Russian disinformation. It doesn't matter if it's true. Why don't New York Police Department wear masks? What signal does that send? Cuomo questions why cops don't cover faces. Moderna climbs after saying COVID-19 vaccine generates antibodies in older adults. As U.S. states sound alarm on COVID-19 trends, some communities loosen restrictions. 2020 presidential race heats up after Trump pardons Biden's spar in the first debate. Then Rivers Creek's voice piper passes says Trump's lawsuits on mail-in ballots. James Comey to testify before Congress about Russia probe. Armenia, Azerbaijan ignores calls for ceasefire. Debate for sexual exploitation by aid workers in DR Congo. U.S. state removal inspired indigenous people in Latin America to topple monuments. An investigative court in India on Wednesday acquitted nearly 3 dozen people who were accused in the destruction of a historic mosque nearly 3 decades ago due to lack of evidence. Kim Jong-un's statement not an apology UN. Investigator says Shell to cut thousands of jobs and step toward renewable energy. Eight in 10 Americans are approving of legalized abortion in some form, but the vast majority also believes there should be at least some restrictions on the procedure to adopt. Survey shows. Dr. Fauci blames government for mixed message on COVID-19. New York City diners reopen. Pendant U.S. home sales in August rose by record 8.8%. Sympathy rate grant first person cure of AIDS, and HIV dies at 54. The U.S. economy declined by a record 31.4% between April and July. The Commerce Department said in a decisive quarterly report Wednesday. A Marine Corps fighter jet has crashed in Southern California after clipping a refueling tanker in flight, the military official said. Thousands lose power from rain and windstorm in the Attleboro area. As some much-needed rain fell from a strong storm Wednesday morning, but unwelcome heavy wind, part-time trees and limbs blocking roads, hitting homes and causing power failures in the Attleboro and around the region. Take a look at National Grid. 25,440 customers in the dark. And at Norton, 617 customers in the dark. And over in Easton, 5,380 customers in the dark without any power. Bridgewater, 745. And Foxborough, 33 customers in the dark. The city of Boston will not move into the next phase of the state's reopening plan. And in eastern Massachusetts, 10,716 customers in the dark with Eversource. 1,277 customers in the Plymouth area. Taunton scores quick knockout in Vegas bout. Students might return to the buildings in late October. A pumpkin patch and the vibrant fall foliage says it's fall and Whitman. Quincy police are teaming up with the Florida Sheriff's Office on cold case back from 1984. Disney leads companies announcing layoffs. Big airline job cuts loom firm. And take a look at stocks. The Dow up 386.45 at 27,839.11, and S&P 5 up 45.69 at 33.16, and Nasdaq up 171.77 at 11,257.12. Astronauts swimming on International Space Station early. First fossil ever found belonged to this dinosaur. Failed brain surgery and possible human sacrifice revealed in Stone Age burial. Fresh and dark sky was probably random meteor, expert said. The first known Neanderthal genes may be liable for COVID patients. Danger is approaching for coronavirus vaccine stocks and COVID-19 vaccine timelines and hinge on how trials and FDA approvals work. With flu season and rise in Delaware, health officials urge citizens to get vaccinated. And now, looking at sports at 12:06. The Titans versus Steelers game scheduled for Sunday has been postponed to either Monday or Tuesday because of Titans player test positive for COVID-19. IndyCar headed for a scheduled shakeup in 2021, and Rafael Nadal cruises in the third round of French Open with an easy victory. Peter Chill News Time, 12:06. Time now for Peter Chill traffic and trends to check. Baby! MBTA subway system looking good. Commuter rail. Pittsburgh 9 train 414 10:50 a.m. from Watertown to operate 15-25 minutes late between South Acton and Knox Station due to late route with the outbound train caused 405 caused by an early down tree and a signal issue, and Pittsburgh train 409 11:15 a.m. from North Station is operating 15 minutes behind between Knox Station and Winchester due to a signal issue and train traffic. And Thursday looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England on this Wednesday afternoon. 485 in the northbound side, little bits of Route 28 in Middleburg. 93 at the northbound side, so between Boston and Somerville. Route 1 at the northbound side, little bit so between Chelsea and Charlestown. Central Western Mass highways are looking good. Merritt Parkway and both ends back to Middletown, Connecticut. And 93 at the northbound side, a little bit to Hooksett, New Hampshire. Peter Chill news time is 12:07. The city of Boston will not move into the next phase of the plan to reopen the Massachusetts amid the coronavirus pandemic. Mayor Monty Walsh said the city is on the verge of moving in the red category and will not move into the part 2 of the phase 3 into the state's reopening plan. And Monty Walsh said they expect to be in the red zone very soon, and it is likely happening this evening. That means we've been seeing more than 8 cases per day per 100,000 per population, Walsh said. And on one day earlier, Governor Baker announced that outdoor and indoor performance venues can. Yep, that's right. And now, weather time at 12:09. We had a wild start down morning. We had rain, wind, and warmth. And now the front swept through that area, and now we're going to have a nice sunny afternoon on tap. As a cold front sweeps across the area this morning, bringing widespread heavy rain and strong possible damaging winds, but highest rainfall totals across western Massachusetts and Connecticut. Cool, less humid and drier area that spreads over the region this afternoon. Lingers into Thursday. Around the showers is likely Friday with the showers and most numerous and heaviest northwest of the Interstate 95 corridor. Dry cold weather returns for the weekend. Another round of showers is possible Sunday night and early next week. Permitted night wind warning to be expired 10 a.m. Also canceled as white and the advisory across the tourists having New England and southwest winds will continue to diminish into this afternoon. Kept on the wind advisory for the Cape Downs, which should be the only area likely to see the crest up to 45 miles per hour in the early afternoon. And minor tweaks the temperatures of the sky cover also tweak rainfall chances and majority of every rainfall is over, but you can see some showers lingering across the eastern half of southern New England in the early afternoon. All right, forecast goes like this. This afternoon will be cloudy early and then gradual clear with a high of 73 degrees, west wind about 10 to 14 miles an hour, just past 28 miles an hour, just to 50%. You'll crisp about less than 10 minutes possible. Tonight, clear sky about 52 degrees, southwest at about 3 to 5 miles per hour for Thursday. Sun sky about 75, southwest at about 6 to 10 miles per hour, just past 24 miles an hour. And for Thursday night, mostly clear sky about 50 degrees, southwest at about 5 miles per hour, coming in the evening for Friday. Check the shot bay after 1 p.m., mostly sun sky about 68, low 46 degrees, cloudy coming snap around 6 miles per hour in the afternoon, just bay to 45%. Saturday, sun skies about 66, low 42 degrees, northwest about 6 miles per hour for Sunday. Most of the sun sky about 64, low 46 degrees, cloudy coming not feasting around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Monday, about 63, low 47 degrees, eastern wind about 3 to 7 miles per hour, just bay. For Tuesday, check the shots, but the sun sky about 64 degrees, northwest at about 69 miles per hour, coming west in the afternoon, with the size 21 miles an hour, just bay to 30%. Right now, not Twitter channel. Noon to the morning, that's September 30th, 2020 on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm Peter J. Williams. So you have a good afternoon with a good bad day. Stay safe.